Inside the Dornan home, laughter, music, and a fourth baby on the way. The house that feels like a heartbeat. If there is any place where time seems to slow down, it is the Dornan Warner family home in peaceful Surrey. Each step down the winding stone path leading to the old wooden door is like stepping into another world, a world separate, warm, and filled with the breath of love. Spring is blooming, soft sunlight filters through the trees, and inside the house, a familiar sound resounds: Amelia Warner's piano. She sits at the instrument, her hands moving gracefully as if telling a story in melody. In the corner of the room, Jamie Dornan cuts fruit for his three young daughters, his eyes occasionally glancing at Amelia with pride. The look of a man who knows he is living the best life. And today, their home is filled with a new energy, the anticipation of a fourth member. The quiet announcement that changed everything. The good news didn't come in the noise of the press. It came in a private, gentle moment, the way they always lived. That morning, as Jamie had just finished making tea, Amelia put her hand on his and said softly, "I have something to say." Jamie looked at her. The tenderness in Amelia's eyes made his heart stop for a beat. She pulled out a piece of white paper, the ultrasound picture. Jamie was silent. His breath caught. Then, like an explosion of sunlight. "Really, honey, really?" He held Amelia close, smiling, a bright, unconscious, emotional smile, like a 17-year-old boy who had just heard he was going to be a big brother. The fourth time, but the feeling was as raw as the first. Maybe even stronger. A home alive with laughter. Their house was always filled with laughter, a music more distinct, vibrant, and real than any recording. The three daughters had the energy of little sunshines, each with her own personality. The oldest loved to read stories to her two younger siblings. The middle one was passionate about painting, often sitting for hours drawing family portraits. The youngest was a little whirlwind, running around the house, always asking, "When is the baby coming, Daddy?" When they found out their mother was pregnant, all three girls hugged Amelia for a long time. Then ran to tell the news to every toy in the house. "Bunny, you're going to be an auntie." "Teddy, you have a new baby to protect." Jamie sat watching, laughing until his eyes watered. "It's the most beautiful chaos in the world," he said. Music as the house language. Music is the soul of the Dornan Warner house. If a house speaks in words, theirs speaks in music. Amelia is more than a musician, she turns emotions into sound. When she was pregnant, she wrote the most. Each note seemed to touch the air and dissolve into a smile. Jamie would stand behind, leaning against the doorframe, holding a cup of tea, simply to listen. Not interrupting. Not disturbing. Just listening. Like a man privileged to enjoy music reserved only for his family. One night, Amelia said, "I think the baby is listening. Every time I play, the baby kicks." Jamie knelt down, placed his hand on her belly, and whispered, "Hey, little one, welcome to the music. Preparing for the fourth baby." Unlike many famous actors, Jamie Dornan didn't shy away from taking care of his family. He immersed himself in it. He painted the nursery himself. Assembled the cabinets himself. Researched the crib, the sling, the reflux pillow, all of it. Amelia once caught Jamie standing in the nursery with a meter-long manual, looking like he was reading a sci-fi script. "You don't have to do it all," Amelia laughed. "I want to," Jamie replied. "I need to feel like I'm preparing for the baby properly." That evening, he finished assembling the crib, a little crooked. Amelia hugged him from behind, whispering, "It's okay if it's not perfect. I like it because you did it." Jamie smiled. "Then I'll straighten it tomorrow." Amelia laughed. "No, keep it as is. This is Jamie's dad's crib." The balance between fame and family. Over the years, Jamie has been invited to star in big films, working with famous directors. But this year, he has reduced his schedule, turning down a role that took half a year to film in the US. He told his manager, "I want to be home. I want to be here for the beginning. Hollywood is noisy. But home needs to be quiet, and that's where Jamie wants to be." Amelia reveals. Jamie never misses an important moment for his children. He can get on a plane and come back just to get the kids to school on the first day of school. And that makes him a true hero in the eyes of his 3 daughters. The Ireland retreat. When Amelia entered her second trimester, the family decided to temporarily move to Ireland, Jamie's homeland. The house by the sea, the wind and the salty smell made the whole family comfortable. "This is where I learned how to breathe," Jamie says. "And I want our baby to feel this air from the beginning." In the afternoon, they took a walk on the beach. Jamie carried the youngest on his shoulders, the 2 older girls chased each other, and Amelia smiled in the sunset. A local recognized them but kept a polite distance. He only whispered to his wife, "They look like a real family. Not celebrities. Just happy." A father's softness. When asked what changed him the most, Jamie answered without hesitation, "Fatherhood. Not fame, not success. Fatherhood." He continued, "Every child opens a new room in my heart. I thought my heart was so small, but it just keeps growing." Amelia once said, "He cried when he heard the baby's heartbeat. It was the 4th time and he still cried." The story went viral online as proof. Jamie Dornan is more than just an actor, he is a loving heart. The fans respond with love. When the news of baby number 4 spread, the online community exploded with congratulations. Jamie Dornan's house is the happiest place on earth. He was born to be a dad. 4 babies? This man's heart must be huge. Many fans even made art of the Dornan 6, a family of 6, holding hands in the sunset. Jamie saw it and simply responded on Twitter, "Thank you. Your kindness means the world to us." Amelia's glow. With her 4th pregnancy, Amelia still retains her gentle, quiet beauty, like a soft note on a piano key. She admits, "I didn't expect to be so happy." Jamie says, "She glows differently this time. Maybe because our family is complete. A love that keeps growing." In the quiet night, the house is bathed in yellow light. Jamie and Amelia lie on the sofa, their 3 daughters asleep. Jamie puts his hand on his wife's belly. "Hello, baby number 4, he whispers. "We're waiting for you," with laughter, music, and so much love. And then the 2 of them sit there for a long time, saying nothing, just listening to each other's heartbeats. The house of joy. Inside the Dornan home. Laughter before dawn. Music flows like breath. And love never fails. A family is waiting for a new member. A father is learning to love another heart. A mother is writing new rhymes for life. And 3 little girls are looking forward to becoming big sisters. That's not Hollywood. That's real happiness. Inside the Dornan home, laughter, music, and a 4th baby on the way. A story written not by fame, but by love.